Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the morning of Saturday, May 30th, 2020. And I wanted to do a special video to answer the mayor of Atlanta, Miss Keisha Lance Bottoms. So here it goes. Dear Mayor, I saw you last night on TV, and that was the best speech I've heard since Martin Luther King. And I know you're hurting because you made your feelings warm on the sleeve yesterday. I mean, if anybody didn't see that you were talking from the heart and not being a political politician, they were drinking something and didn't see you for what you are, a human being. I know since you became mayor, you've tried to make Atlanta better. Whites have moved in more than their previous administrations. And you were trying to keep the city's image as clean as possible, which is lucky. Atlanta's been lucky there. Uh, but unfortunately, your luck ran out because you had agitators that came out of town and people here who wanted to be out because of the COVID 19 situation. That kind of was a perfect storm waiting to happen. And I understand your speech, Mayor. Believe me, I give you 100% on that. But me and you are going to fight a losing cause here because both your side, the African Americans, the whites, and all the others, you are inclined to still stay in enclaves. And look what you have. You have an enclave. Remember, you're trying to make the west end of Atlanta not an enclave, and they're fighting back on you. The problem is, one of your speakers that spoke yesterday, he was eloquent too, and he was saying that he was concerned about his culture. I forget what his name was, Mighty Mike or something like that. He's one of your top performers, I guess, in Atlanta. I'm not much into pop culture or black culture these days. I'm more of an Otis Redding guy. You know, the Temptations and Four Tops. That's me. Uh, but the problem is, you can't have a black culture and you can't have a white culture and you can't have an Asian culture. You have to have an American and or a human culture. And you, Mayor Bottoms, I would say I would be proud to have you as a member and a citizen of my federation. You embodied what it is by your speech. That we're all human here. But the problem is you have to talk to your people. And somebody has to talk to the white people. And somebody has to talk to the Asian people, which you don't have any of those surrogates. You would be a good one for your black community. But who do we have for the whites? Can't be President Trump. He's so far racist, it's not even funny. It can't be any of the white people that I know. You got to have somebody talk to the Latins, talk to the individual pigmentation races here that you have. Because you got to get rid of pigmentation and the subcultures. You got to have one human culture or one American culture to start with. You don't have that. You have slash here, slash there. And to give you an example, your news here, like CBS 46, from the time of Mr. Arbery's death in Georgia back in February to Mr. Floyd's earlier this week, uh, those two people died, okay? And the national news went crazy on both sides. But here in Atlanta, and trust me, I counted them, and there's more than I counted there. 97 murders between those two by blacks on blacks. And neither one of your stations here in Atlanta ever went as far as, oh, he killed her, that's it. And that was the entire thing that they did. Or how about, back 20 years ago when they had the no knock warrant and the poor lady that was 90 some years old? got shot to death because she was trying to defend her house, and she was black, and most of the officers were black that went in. See what I mean? Atlanta APD has an issue, the same as all the other police departments. It's been a little better than most of them. A lot better than Minnesota's, Minneapolis, yeah. A lot better than Chicago and Detroit. I spent some time in Michigan and Detroit, and your black mayors there from Coleman Young on down destroyed that city. Your mayors in Atlanta here, with the exception of you and Andrew Young, tried to do something, but mayors like Campbell and Shirley Franklin, they let the corruption go. Khalid Reed, corruption. And that is not a black issue, that's a human issue. But blacks like corruption more than anybody else. The Latins like corruption. Hey, you wouldn't have gangs in either one of those cultures if you didn't. So this is what I'm saying, Mayor. This is your favorite alien. We have to establish a foundation to get this going. Are you willing to do this? I am. This is your favorite alien, and bye-bye. Good day.